team just has so much overwhelming team fight. The other one only has like 1 or 2 small little bits of fight. It really concerns me when we get to these games because ease of execution is a thing.
And I'm just not too sure about the Ursa. I feel like you see sort of how T1 plays, and you know you've definitely you're being pretty brave, sort of saying I want to play an Ursa into that sort of battle. It could be hard for Nico to get the space to stay on target.
You can
run the brawls as they do.
Yeah.
You
but again, it's a
should
fast-paced
run.
lineup with pretty much no cooldown dependency on Alliance, while on a T1, much more cooldown dependent.
Hey, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2. First game. Dramatic ending.
Yeah.
G. First blood here. Coons doesn't want to go for it. A Fisher, I guess, cookied in. Fisher to block him off. G is trapped. Will certainly die. We'll see if they get the kill too. Who's going to take it?
To the mid.
For Carl. We go. Carl. Playing with a lovely boost of gold.
Okay. Well, now Lena will come out ahead. Because now she'll have a good chunk of base damage advantage. Sniper should build. Still. Gotta get the ward up on the high ground too. And they're gonna wait for another. Sniper was stuck. He actually had to cook him out of there. He was stuck. He was in the spot. And they'll double block camp. So blocking small camp, blocking hard camp. Not gonna let stack up those. 2 for 2 rune exchange though.
It was your own damn
Guys.
fault. You can run.
As
You should run.
lane, even though you're in melee, just having that spear, most of the time you are going to be able to stop the Razor from running you down.
You're not gonna have a great lane, but you're gonna be able to at least. They're actually doing the ogre top as well, so they did not put the double melee bottom. They are putting an IO with you.
All right. I think that makes sense. Yes,
I mean, ET and Shaker would have just gone rampant down there.
Absolutely.
So.
Don't want to give Zephyr that chance. 2 melees and punch you in the face.
Double range up top though. That's definitely concerning for S4 as well, S&D. And also, the one thing about this lane too is if you cookie as the spear is casted, it counters it.
Oh,
so that's the counter versus the spear versus the link. So I guess that's why they went for this lane setup as well.
Okay, yeah, we've got to watch out, see if Whitemon can get that timing.
Because I've seen people time it really well before. Let's see. Lame, an excellent first lane for Limp. It for Limp.
Ready yet to sort of get his hands on the wave. That lane, Nico baby. They're pushing in against him. With this setup, Ursa, like the 2 of them, how safe are they down here? Like, Shaker, kills available.
Usually when level 3. Well, when level 3 hits, it's a terrifying lane. Alliance has to be extremely careful. Because ET, level 2 Spirit, enchant Totem with Aftershock, you know, that's always going to be a big threat. Till then, though, they should be able to keep their own, and it's just going to have to be Huntskin has to have very good position. Stay healthy. Limp, he unblocks his small camp, so he'll be able to start farming that right away, and he is going to have that good time. G, courier snipe. Hey!
Very even. Green Carl and Limp.
Yeah. Both have farmed their small camp. I think they both got the same small camp as well.
The lane, they do manage to get it onto FNG. S4 wasn't able to push them back. Not enough.
He does have his pull available. He did not decide to block it. Side of T1. DT, of course, does benefit when there is a pull available. Being fared on it, but Hanskin pulls it back. That's when they're Side of T1.
Definitely having a very good time here, Lux.
Yeah.
They have good edge against 23 in this laning phase, at least.
FNG is just frustrating in 23. The constant ignites.
Spear down 23, stopping him getting that build up.
And I was mentioning before how they had that big stacked pull bottom. It denied a whole wave just now, so positioning of the lane is going to be really nice for Nico, baby. It's going to be all the way under his tower, which means the T1, if they step up too far, it's going to extra chance.
You can run. You should run.
And it is right when they hit level 6, or hit level 3 too, on those two heroes on T1. So that's when they have their strongest point, and it's in a good spot for a line. Lane position. Oh, awesome sentry ward on the floor. What's happening?
Wait, who did that?
It was your own damn fault.
I think those are FNGs.
What a punk.
Those are FNGs. Whiteman's about to kill him.
Uh-oh.
He tipped him. Cuckoo saw it from across the map.
No.
He stole him instead. think I've ever seen that.
Wait, can you place enemies once? They don't become yours, right? Do they? Or they do?
I don't think I've ever even stolen any
That
of
When
wasn't
has
too
anyone
bright.
ever stolen enemy mobs? Why
They look placeable, but I'm not sure. I don't even know. Oh, and I
why
don't
were
even
they
have
on
an
the
answer.
ground? He just dropped them off the courier or something?
I think
or?
so. And then he wanted to just keep himself in the
Sure.
lane, and he didn't want to have to
Yeah.
back up to get it from courier. Okay.
Yeah, well, can he use them for himself now?
No.
You don't know. They look. You don't,
I've never gotten to steal
Steal someone's
people's
awesome
obs and sentries. I gotta be honest.
right, well. Maybe I'll give them back. So like, I'm sorry. See,
Payment received.
he did. He did. He,
He
can place it. He can place it.
He
and
can
it's his,
place it.
yeah.
All right, I was gonna say.
Yeah, they count as his now. They count as his.
Oh no.
Now, let's just hope that it's not one of those things where if it gets de-ward, it breaks the game. Because the game's like, wait, hang on.
Wait a minute.
Can't compute.
It just gives it to FNG, gives it the gold anyway. White monster.
Ward's there.
I actually don't. Oh god.
Oh, this is why he's de-warding the ward. He's broken the game.
Wait.
He's de-warding the ward. He's broken the game. That's
Oh wait.
it.
Oh wait. Are you serious?
I told you, bro.
No, they're coming back. I mean, that was very very convenient timing. Wait, what the hell?
Sure, it's a
Holy crap.
coincidence. It's a coincidence. It's not a bug. I hope it's imagine if it
I cannot believe that.
was. I think we're all good. Dash ping. Yeah, all good. Fine. No,
Jesus.
Carl's gone again. Oh no. I told you, bro. They de-warded the ward that he picked up from the enemy. They didn't write the code for that. They didn't have enough
back.
code to write enough for that. And
The cheers
the
are
game's
coming out.
broken. Yeah. The game is broken. I mean, maybe the game actually has broken, Fog.
What? They
Like,
literally
they
all
got-
these.
they
It must have been like a quick
DC.
power. It must have been like a power surge or something.
Okay.
Something must have happened in the
Alright.
room, right? Like, otherwise they wouldn't all DC at the same time.
Yeah, but they just reconnected and DC'd again. Guy's fine. I mean,
Is he asking us?
back in.
Okay.
We good?
No DC, but TS. They have packet loss. Yes, indeed. Well, you know what? He's getting
They're out
maybe.
for- oh.
You know what, Owen? Maybe it was a ploy the whole time that now he's getting the gold and the experience, de-warding the
Well,
obs that he gave away.
That's true.
Maybe it's
Would you
this-
give up your obs if you knew you were getting a guaranteed D? Probably not.
maybe early game?
Yeah, maybe that's the play. FNG here.
Alright.
On.
punk?
Try.
Let's see what we
Let's
got.
see.
Okay, so Limp, the gank coming in. Carl is
What a
smoked back to
punk.
the mid lane.
Anderson.
And the ward will be warded.
Now, we fixed the code.
And he gets the money and he gets the experience.
I'd like to think that somewhere there was a Valve dev watching, being like, I don't know what happened.
Oh, Carl, he just walks into no man's land. Stop. Won't save it. He's trying to get a return kill.
Ooh, not going to have enough there, though. And now with the shrapnel, they might be able to chase down. Pretty speedy, actually.
He's got a 3 hero spirit on him. Plus.
Still chasing.
20.
Big kill on Carl, though. Keep Limp having a very nice time in the mid lane. He was already farming pretty freely.
He was.
Continue.
And Carl just, he walked up blind. I mean, not blind. I think he had the obs ward at the end there, but he just walked right in. It's weird.
Yeah.
Over aggressive by him this time. Not a Necrophos. And S4 is level 6 and has come out ahead in the top lane.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's
That is crazy.
Oh. Kill him here. He's going to go for the TP out, and it's a smart call.
Big plays. Lines, all 3 lanes looking good. Ward up though. It's going to get completely dewarded. Zephyr trying to slow down the push.
He might be in trouble here, Zephyr. I think it's a big hit here from Limp. Yeah, Zephyr's gone for good. He's trying to turn it. Backup's on its way.
He's still alive.
Okay,
He's still alive.
here we go. We've got the sniper here coming in. Bam! Assassinate comes into play, but all in all, T1, they do get 2 kills out of that.
And to get a D-ward.
Good response there from T1 coming in with the numbers.
Yep.
Feel that the Lions don't get away with that for free.
I did not expect this top lane to go so well for S4 though. But that quick little lane swap that they had, right? Just deciding to put the Ogre top instead.
Yeah, it's much better.
It paid off massively.
A bit from 23.
Another D-ward, this time from the side of Alliance, so...
Burns, doesn't it?
those bots had a good die.
Got the setup onto 23 with the arena down. They've got the burst. Limp comes in with the assassinate. Involved in another kill there. Nice, an easy movement for Limp up the river.
On point.
What about this Mars? Get him out of this lane,
Yeah.
but it's looking like an easy thing for them to do. Carl, as you say, just he's not going to be interested in getting involved until he at least has his boots of travel done.
The support movement this time around for T1 has not been there like they did in the first game.
Carl!
Is he going?
Taking a bit of a risk there, stepping into the river to try and go on hand scan.
Another D-ward too. Alliance getting all of them. Give Cuckoo space to farm bottom. But Nico Baby's farming some ancients. He's like,
Cuckoo, he ended the last game. T1 can give him the space to get the items to make the plays. Be something. They're heading his way.
but Alliance have come out ahead all 3 lanes.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo still lingering.
He's in quite a bit of trouble here, I think. Fisher out, but there's 3 heroes on the hunt for him. And Nico Baby, he's going to be able to pick up the kill. Slowly. Trying to make sure that he gets the last hit on it. And he will.
That's a lot of XP. 7 Earthshaker. 3 ways, 174 for each. What have they been doing? They've just been keeping some stacks going so that 23 Savage can be more enabled because he did not get that much farm in top. Right behind, 2k gold lead by 10 minutes right now for Alliance. Smoking aggressively immediately.
Yeah. Know how strong they are around S4.
Yep. 5 and 5 on the 2. 3 ignite. there.
There we go.
He's speedy.
Charging in. Arena's out.
faster.
Look at the Fisher. It's blocking S4 off, but they're still able to get around. Nico Baby jumps in. Carl goes down.
Big hits. They're faster with the tether.
Fire.
Phase boots from the Mars. No way Delina can get away. And now, instant transition to mid. Tower.
Very active this game from Alliance, and it's getting a whole lot smoother than that. Tower taken. Ancients as well, continuing to go in the way. Nico Baby as T1 losing control of the map.
And he's going to lose another ward. That's like 4 D wards in a row from the side of Alliance. Walk back over for it. Maybe he gets punished. He's then moving over as well. They didn't get the D ward off there, but they are aware of the positioning of that ward, and that ward doesn't really do a whole lot for them.
I mean, what's the play here for team? You had this Razor carry. How'd you get him sort of into the game?
I think they should start connecting with the 2 supports and making the moves bottom, to be honest with you, because they both have 6. Echo Slam is at the ready. If you can pull attention away from the Razor, that's how you make your space as well. But the thing is, Alliance is just ready for this. They're just blocking the area for the 2 supports to make the way down to bottom.
Alliance Network pretty much on Alliance Limp's farm. Spiraling out of control here. Nico Baby's not too far behind him at all. A lot of a catch-up to done here by T1's cause.
They're so scared. Look at FNG just walk in at them. He's just gonna try to walk in and place a sentry there? I think he's gonna die this time.
I mean, they've got the 3 of them. FNG very, very dead.
He really wants that ward.
We're out of this. Shrapnels are going to be sent out by Limp. Stop the chase. They are going to turn over towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo. They have a Fisher at the ready though, so they can't keep chasing. Anyone able to get out of there in space? Granted for Savage.
Drawing a lot of attention toward that ancient area. Cuckoo almost has a Blink Dagger finished up on the Earthshaker. S4 still in the area, and he does have Blink. Opportunity. Likely take it. The wave's pushing in. Gonna sit very far back. Scans there. Alliance is aware of their positioning.
It was your own damn fault.
A bit too scary with the ET and the Snapfire back there. He knows they are there as well. Oh man, no, Zephyr, I didn't even realize, but Zephyr went a very greedy skill build. He went the 1-4-1 on the ET. So he feels like he's going to be able to go in and hit people rather than going for the usual, like 3 points in Stomp and 2 points in Spirit, something along that we usually take.
Oh, look at this jump forward. Arena's
already cooking him out.
They tried to cooking Cuckoo backstage. I mean, to be fair, Cuckoo is still alive. They haven't finished him off yet. Cuckoo's running out of the shrapnel. Cuckoo does still tick down, but the kisses are coming out. Limp's going to go down. T1, they get themselves on top of FNG as well.
Look at Zephyr's damage. It's 418.
He's chasing on. Nico Baby's got to run. Got a stomp again in a second. It's not going to catch him. Nico Baby out with the jump, but a great hold there from T1 down on the bottom lane as Alliance getting a little too ahead of themselves with that, and it cost them their mid's life. Limp goes down.
You could tell that S4 was skeptical about going in there, especially when he saw like so many rotations coming out. He knew the ET and the Snap were already there. Cookie saved long enough to get him out of there.
More time for the Roche. Now, are T1 going to have wind of this?
I think they're already walking over. Zephyr?
They did it. They had the op, so it was underneath the op, so yeah, they know what's going on. I mean, can Nico Baby force this Roche? I don't know if he can. He's going to try. Can they get in here, T1? Doesn't look like they can. The Alliance are getting the space to do this.
They're going to get it. They're going to finish it. And Nico Baby has defusal. So they've got to be careful how far they run into this earth.
A rough fight for Alliance down bottom, but most of it there by swinging straight over the Roche pit. Understanding that T1 weren't likely to try and take the fight there.
Both supports ults were still on cooldown, the kisses as well as that splitter. kills it off soap.
Cuckoo has, however, got that blink dagger done now, so
Yeah.
T1 could look to try and strike with this.
Seconds until they have kisses, but I think they're going to go before that. The blink gets delivered.
Straight up smoke.
Yeah.
Find a play on jumping limp would be the dream for them. The sniper out.
No, something too. Look, these shrapnel made. Careful. DD.
Their intentions there, so likely to get the jump that they want to. Carl just focused on finishing the BKB.
Biggest priority, so he can just never worry about the initiation from the Mars. He can just stand his ground.
Yeah.
About to have it done.
Sort of the shrapnels and the ignites
Yeah.
and these team fights coming out from Alliance have been huge nuisance for T1's cause to fight on through.
And already a Hurricane Pike finished up for Limp, so that Link never really going to be put on him anyway, more than likely. Break it, help out his teammates too, get the disengage. Savage also is about to have a BKB, so they will have a 2 BKB timing on the side of T1 with that Blink Dagger on Earthshaker, but Alliance, they still have that Aegis. 3 minutes.
Freeze.
Yeah, are they going to smoke it up? Lanes, I feel like lanes are in a decent spot right now. Lanes are not in a good spot. And there's the beat. Carl. 250 for Savages.
I make a play up top, but it's just the two of them. Maybe does still have to be a bit careful how he pokes, even with the age. The whole team around.
Wymon's just very good at keeping himself off the map, too. I'm seeing him not stealing creep waves, not showing himself, so every single time, you know, Alliance is trying to make these aggressive plays, but yeah, every single time, this free force staff, as everyone likes to call it, from snap. Very good positioning still from Whitemon. 2-0-4. Alliance still having this 2K advantage. Do they look to meet up and smoke? Or do they want to wait a little bit longer for age? Got those BKBs, they've got the blinks.
Going before S4 has his B would be rather nice.
He's still quite a ways away.
Get the top of it, either him. Fight. A lot harder for Nico maybe to have the space.
Tower's very low. You have a glyph available. Find Zephyr on the side here. Settle with that.
Yes. They'll lock him down. Calm is over from the side, but yeah, nothing to help Zephyr.
MMR is just a number.
Same build that we saw picked up from a lot of people now in the Ogre. Puppy and everyone fail. Damage from that distance. And Tower. Is a deny though.
Back to just waiting out the Aegis, it looks like.
Yeah,
T1. Really careful about making any moves. I mean, he's only there for 30 more seconds, so that have managed to get through most of it here, T1. Oh, Kui's it in!
Finds two.
He's in with a 2-man slam, starts to go straight away onto both S1 and Nico Baby. 20 seconds on the Aegis for Nico Baby. Be careful, he's getting out of here.
Shrapnel.
Savage.
Savage.
Cookie back to safety. Moves there from Cuckoo and certainly shakes up Alliance a bit here. S4 gone.
Wasn't hesitating either. The moment he saw an opportunity to jump, he took it. The Aegis reclaimed. And I was mentioning early on how it is still difficult. You know, early on, before like the game started with the draft, how it's difficult still to get the sniper because of all these bruisers that they have. We're starting to see the itemization. You know, I mentioned the Snapfire Ags is one of those things that they will have to get at some point. He's halfway, and he does have a Philosopher's Stone, so that means it's going to come quite a bit naturally. So that's going to help a lot for them to get into the back line.
I mean, what are you're sort of just shooting what the ET or the Razor on top of the sniper? What's sort of the plan?
They have BKBs, so yeah, you can do either one. Like, you could probably throw the Razor. But if ET has Aghanim, sure, you're going to be able to throw them, but that's going to take more time because now they're both farming as these.
Alliance, seeing even when they had the edges, just playing very carefully. Do you think they feel that they can, like, who's it under sort of more pressure this game with their draft?
I think that Alliance has the leading scale. The thing is, they have Sniper for high ground defense always.
Yep.
So that's always going to be there. But just a Kiss Mortimer thing can change things because you can just get people on top of him, but...
Somebody being chucked in by the snapfire, blinking on the shaker. Was it still what? 23 was going for the blink on the Razor?
No.
He did have a Q there.
He had a Q. I think he's just...
plan.
Yeah, because he's probably like, I don't need a blink. Yep. I have Snapfire. Snapfire's going to send me in. I would feel like Alliance is on a bit of more of a time. Even though they have this Sniper for this like crazy high ground defense and there's a rip there.
Yeah.
It always just changes everything.
Well, it just becomes this additional pull.
It's just an additional huge score and everybody's damage becomes, well, pure damage. And they just have such overwhelming team fight. But we'll see. Because high ground defensive sniper can always just be some crazy stuff. Bloodlusted sniper on high ground. Overextensions by T1 can just get turned in a line. Still being a great right now.
He wants to go straight in with the Echo onto the creep wave at S4.
He soloed him.
It was your own damn fault.
Look at the damage done. The pre-totem.
Just straight up got 2 levels out of that.
I think he just straight up got 2 levels out of that as well. And that was like the BKB pretty much done for S4. And
oh, he still not got it done.
now Cuckoo's almost got his done. Well, not almost, but getting a lot closer. Good lord. 1358 XP.
When these games, last one did, it really did sort of become very calm and peaceful. We can always rely on Cuckoo to give us a bit of action.
Yeah. Passive farm from both sides continues too. Where Philosopher's Stone on the Snapfire. Who had the Philosopher's Stone on the IO, I believe. So Hanskin, he's got his Holy Locket done. He's got his mech.
Now Nico, baby. And
the reload.
It will save him. Cost Hanskin his life for sure, though. Maybe beginning to live to see another day.
Punk.
Closer and closer.
For the win.
But done. Out now for Hanskins.
He has a Philosopher's Stone, so he's always going to get naturally very farmed as well.
Take some towers down. And there they go. Roshan is back up. Keep eyes on Nico, baby, maybe sneaking in and taking that one once again.
Zephyr also has 2.5 components of his Aghanim too. He's getting close too. Shard is also a really good pickup versus Sniper too, because you can just, hello, you stomp and you appear right on top of him. So.
I mean, you said it, the amount of ways T1 can break the high ground if Alliance want to, trying to play this sort of drawn out, let's hold the high ground, wait for T1 to overextend. I mean, T1's got so many ways to just suddenly appear on top of you. Yeah. It's not an easy, your base isn't that the safest of places it usually is.
Smoke on smoke. We have a BKB done on Mars. We do. So S4 has his BKB, so he could just jump in and start the fight if he sees anybody. Here's the snap.
Oh, he's gonna jump.
He's gonna go.
Arena's in as well as the BKB pop. Focusing down the snap fight first. They'll get him over to the side. Carl takes down the Ogre.
Go, baby.
That comes out from
He's stuck.
He's stuck. And the link is building up.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what? What? I mean, he's gonna die anyway, but what? He
walked through it.
He just walked through the fissure.
He's dead anyway. The IO's now done.
Anyway. I don't know what happened there.
Split.
It's coming in on Lim. Lim's been called out. Fissure comes into play. He'll go down. FNG, he brought back for this. He will die. The kisses are coming out to S4. No BKB ready for the rest of the fight. It's going to be a team wipe and more, of course, with that dieback from FNG. And T1 take down everybody.
And Roche is alive for the taking. Oh my goodness. The commitment onto Whitemon, but then the fissure.
Look at that.
The
That's
perfect fissure. Did he actually he walked through it, right? Like, I'm not blind.
I mean, it seemed like the Razor and him were in the same spot. Maybe like Razor just pushed him over the fissure.
Was he phasing and then like his phase is deactivated and he just got like shoved because the Razor was where he was when he's whatever, who cares? Either way, a beautiful fight. He won all in position for it.
Dude, I think it was something like that. You're right. The phase ends on the
Phase
Razor.
ends when he's standing
in the
on it and he
same
gets
spot.
shoved. That's the only thing I can
Over
think
the
of.
fissure.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
But it didn't matter. Maybe, you know, Gaben was giving Alliance a bit of extra fortune, saying, if you go off, you run. But T1, they still managed to outdo that, taking down everybody. And now getting up to quite a big lead here after a bit of a peaceful mid-game, or early mid-game. 6K lead now for T1.
And we see there from our beautiful observer pointing it out, Elder Titan gets given the shard.
I like it. I mean,
So now he doesn't have to buy it. He's about to have his eggs. He's just
Yeah.
going to appear on top of this sniper inside of team fights. And does Limp have a defensive item? He has Silver Edge. So at least he has got one thing to disengage himself away.
It's pretty scary. I mean,
Yeah, very scary.
This Lena, you know, Carl's so farmed.
Yeah, he is.
1,000 net worth. Huge, level 20. I don't know. It's
And they've got the Axe as well on Zephyr. So, yeah, so many different ways to just get their team on top of this snipe. Oh, bottom though.
Oh.
Savage is far.
That's the BKB. Start linking up. The rest of the team are coming over, and you can see Alliance, they're a bit cautious about how they commit onto it because they know that T1's coming over for this. Already on the back. Carl
Gets stunned. He's getting peeped.
has got the Aegis. He's ready for a second round. Splitter coming out onto S4. Kisses flying in as well. S4 down to half HP in the trees. FNG has been found. Throws up the blast over to Cuckoo. Carl is going to stand his ground with the BKB. Nico Baby jumping in, trying to get on top of White on the arena. Down and caught the three of them. Nico Baby focusing down White on the links. Building up here for Savage. Savage is pretty low himself though. But Nico Baby, he's got to be careful. Hands came up to the heel. Keeps him healed up back to full HP and allows Nico Baby to stand back tall to Zephyr. Brings down the Elder Titan. T1, they're on the escape.
Spear.
On the Spirit. It will catch Savage. S4 finds him hiding in the trees. Alliance will be able to hit back hard.
Great playing around the tree lines. FNG, that was actually super clutch. Him just walking along the trees, gets the initial stun on the Lena. Sniper has positioning to just peep on top of him. And then just kind of discoordinated spells coming out from T1. A splitter, completely whiffs near the tower. Kisses all whiff as well, and a great chase through by Alliance. Nice clutch heal too, coming. Full healing, Nico. Nice ult there. S4 catching everybody.
A big arena.
Not letting Kuko get the initiation. Not letting him get the grab from the tree line.
Get in.
Yep.
Slam is up for the next play. Tier 2 go. Heroes down. Alliance
They're
gets
back.
the space to push it. I said that the TPs are coming in. See if they can get the catch here, Carl. About sneaking up on this.
Scores in the area with the BKB still.
Don't want to stick around.
That almost looked like Alliance was maybe baiting him to go. If he had gone, I think they could have perhaps baited him because they had the IO behind for the big heals. Then the Mars can just jump in and try to control the Earthshaker, but maybe not wanting to take so big of a risk after they just got a nice win for themselves. Back up, reset.
Got the arena, but Carl.
He gets him.
He's been caught, but can they take him down all the way? They can. Nico Baby coming over. BKB comes on Carl. He's on the run.
He's live.
He's on the run. He's out with the BKB. He gets out of there. Savage charges in with his own BKB on top of Nico Baby. Nico Baby gets back to safety. S4 caught in the pit. Fair bit of damage built up by 22 Savage, but S4 pushed him back with a spear. The chance to blink out. T1, they'll head back. Ready to die here.
Oh my god, Carl is lucky.
It's close. A lot of money to sort out here. Got the axe on. Is he ready? I think Carl as well. He had a lot of money before that fight, about 4K gold.
He was going for Shivas. Like,
Yeah,
he wants to stop all that healing, I think, and just be a little bit tankier versus the Ursa.
yeah,
Easier ways
he's
to
got
kite.
it now.
Yeah.
So there was a fair bit of money that was unspent in that lot.
Even holding on to a Psychic Headband, which is something you don't see too often on these Linas as a core. Sure, the cast range is all nice, but I think it's also just a pushback. Like, just pushing the Ursa off of him is going to be important. Anything for them to just kite and survive longer. Get constant spell usage off. Gonna push back in the mid.
Gotcha. There's a lot behind Nico, baby. Pretty much the entirety of Alliance standing there. They're set. Smoke play. 5 of them Alliance on the hunt. T1
Fine.
very prepared.
They were very convinced someone was down there. They like really looked along the tree line. Have to go that high ground here. They're not going to risk. Fresher soon onto Savage. Not going to build armor. Okay. He does have, of course, the BKB and that halberd to disengage. And we do have the fire shield picked up on the oak. Pretty good. Block a lot of damage. Just going to be coming up from the Lina. Lina does a heavy burst. 5%.
Definitely just still feel that Alliance, they don't feel pressured to make many active plays. Very careful. Really sort of waiting to see what T1 do. Make the moves themselves. One also very cautious right now. Alliance will try and break things out. Last smoke didn't achieve too much. It's still the risk of going up to the high ground with these smokes. They're very, they want to do something, Alliance, but they know how risky it is to make these plays, and we've seen them today. They've had a lot of sort of these moves end pretty badly.
Yeah. Especially with the one that happened even in this game, where as 4 jumped on high ground, they lost 6 heroes. Bit careful. Everybody is pretty much fire shielded, or at least bloodlusting and fire shielding everybody before they go.
And you know, these smoke uses is basically just them smoking on the off chance that T1 are moving into them.
Yeah.
They're never really trying to get over onto T1's half of the map with these smokes.
T1 is literally not moved. They've just sat in the mid lane because those side lanes have been pushed out so far.
I think T1's happy farming. Seems to be that way. They're not.
I don't think the Lions are fussed about farming either. They're probably like, hey, we've got the
sniper
sniper for late game. Yep.
Yeah.
High ground. Item picked up here for our sniper, MKB. So that halberd won't be nearly as effective anymore for Savage. Bloodlusted as well.
Yep.
Also has Mindbreaker, so.
Well, from Hansken. Help keep Nico baby in on a target, get him away from the Razor if necessary.
Yeah, that's.
Combo. Jumps of Cuckoo.
T1 is. It's been 2.5 minutes that they've literally just been playing with 5 in the mid lane.
Roche is up. That's going to be good news for Alliance, I would imagine.
And it's scouted
quite quickly. T1.
Now they're going to smoke. Did they hit an item timing or something?
Already there for a bit of time.
Waiting for a moment. Opportunity. Better for them.
Alliance, as we saw with air smokes, they were very hesitant to move over to the other side of the map. We'll see if T1 want to come over to Alliance. So Alliance, they've got the high ground. They're going to go Nico baby. It's straight away. S4 comes into BKB. They've taken down Whitemon. Arena's down with Carl. Turns with his own BKB. Hansken bumping up the Ursa. But Hansken, the Laguna come out for Carl. Carl ready to run down S4. You've got Cuckoo and 23 Savage. They stay on top of FNG. The Ogre falls.
Zephyr's chasing Sniper.
Back Carl.
Zephyr's solo Sniper. He solo killed Lip.
And at the same time, it's not looking great for the rest of Alliance either. 23 Savage is running down Nico baby and Hansken. They'll get underneath the tower, but Cuckoo is jumping. Oh, it's coming. Cuckoo, that enchant totem, it just took pretty much the entirety of Nico baby's health away from him.
And now Amor is also
S4. Oh, he's gonna live for now.
They're chasing. They have a stop. They can catch him too, but he blinks out. Dude, Zephyr solo killed the mid. The ET, he just stomped, appeared on top of him. They force-staffed him to dodge the splitter, but didn't matter. He had like 500 move speed, caught right up to him. Just literally punched him down.
And doing that sort of fight in a rough position, they come in from the river. Alliance, they have the full high ground vision and information. Nico Baby tries to jump in, but it couldn't end any worse. As you said, a die back from Nico Baby. T1, they've really played it cool, calm, and safe this game. It is paying off massively. Roshan is theirs. Up to nearly a 10k lead. And I think, you know, Alliance, they are going to have to fall back and rely on their sort of belief in the fact that their high ground defense is going to be strong enough to push back T1, because as it goes regards to plays out on the map, T1, they've just got their number every single time.
Absolutely. They know it's a target prioritization. They know who they have to go for. Zephyr's like, you guys do not worry about Sniper. Sniper is my job.
Yep.
And he, like, that's it. Like, now he has Mask of Madness as well that he picked up afterwards. So how are you going to get away? Like, this Sniper actually has no way to get away unless he actually buys a shard. He might need to get the shard, the concussive grenade, to push that ET off of him.
They just split the fight perfectly.
Yeah.
And Razor as well. He stays on top of the Ursa.
Yep.
Making it very
I
hard for Nico.
sense a connection between
Look at the
us.
mini-map is what you need to really look at. Like, look at the dark green chasing the teal. And look at Limp's HP on the top. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he just kills him. Like 4 or 5 auto.
Back in action, FNG. He's out of action. Alliance, they're going to have to huddle up and hold the high ground as T1, they're ready to swing round, take away these tier 2s. And after those last few fights, I don't know if Alliance can pull anything together outside of it.
Who's hunting?
He's dancing outside of the base. He has got the tether just in time. Carl was going in for him.
DD Lena. Top tower with the DD. Who actually has the shard? The refresher shard. Yeah, okay, Razor. So they have Aghanim's Razor with refresher, with refresher shard, with the Eye of the Storm interval, and he's about to get level 25 for Eye of the Storm target. So triple Razor ult.
Oh my goodness.
When they go for the high ground push.
Yeah, good luck trying to fight into that.
Triple Razor ult into sending him in with the Snapfire ult.
Shooting him in. Sudden thunderstorms coming in from the east.
Oh, who's hunting? Nico Baby sees him.
Oh, Nico Baby. Sending. It's going. Away for now.
Play cool. Zephyr scouting all of them with the Spirit.
Cuckoo's still hunting. He's ready to jump from him. Oh, S4 sees him though. They see Cuckoo sneaking forward. They get rid of the shake.
Nice play by us.
They saw him.
Real quick play. Sneaky Ward too. They did not know that was down there. Yeah, it's outside of the range of the sentry, so was not aware that he was under vision. 70 seconds. Earth Shaker's a pretty big deal. What? What? He's still just trying to send him in.
Wait, what?
He's guessing.
He just shot.
He's guessing.
That was a...
S4.
Carl, he's found S4. He just walked up and caught him. S4. He's not getting out of this as he tries to get the arena off, but he's dead. S4 goes down. Nico Baby will be able to get it to kill off Whitemon. The rest of the line's having to back off. And then she turns the stuff and the damage coming out from Carl. Nico Baby's trying to get out. Sweep. He's having between. He's having to get away. Now Nico Baby beats him to be able to do so. The plasma field slow comes in. Nico Baby down for 90. Hansken, he's got tether up. He's going to force himself up the high ground. But a refresher with 23 damage. A second ring comes flying out. Hansken out of the game.
Zephyr's in. On top of the sniper.
He's trying to hold the high ground. Is Zephyr indeed running underneath the tier 4. Fortification comes out. Zephyr, he will die for this. Carl getting out here. Assassinate in on him. FNG trying to close in, but Carl.
Ooh, can he satanic off the dust? I believe.
Again, just bring the fire. Alliance will push them back, but losing 4 heroes, spending 2 buybacks. And T1, they've still got the ages intact on Carl. They get it pretty, the sort of the big heroes out of there. No loss whatsoever. 15k lead now for T1.
But we did get to see the beauty of exactly what, you know, the sniper on high ground defense, where he's able to just sit back and peep off. I think he did over
Cuckoo straight back in for the
damage.
action.
Of course he is.
They're just running an FNG. FNG's trying to get out to do a bit of warding. He's going to die for this one. BKB popped by Cuckoo as he's a little concerned with Limp looking towards him.
Sending in the range there.
Savage, he's in on the front line, sent right up to tier 3. S4, he's coming out the base, he's looking for someone, but he's not finding anyone. Pops the arena down, he's got to run and get out of there. No follow to the arena right now. The kiss is coming in from Whitemont. Alive.
BKB.
They've got to be careful. They hold the high ground. They're looking towards Carl, Carl cooking his safety into the silver edge. He's away.
Snipe. Safe. It's Aegis reclaimed. T1 was really trying to push the envelope with that Aegis there.
We're going to get some fantastic base dives here for T1. Straight past the tier 3s, underneath the tier 4s there for last time.
Yep, and they forced Limp to use his first BKB extremely defensively inside of the base. So that is the 9-second reveal. Man, he's even bought a drum now too, so anything to give him some movement speed, attack speed to be able to try to stick onto this sniper. I think he's even taken a Penta Edge sword for himself. Range damage. If I get a main proc, then sniper can't run.
Oh. Terrifying.
It's just he has been the one who just, sniper is his prey.
Really worked out for T1 for that period of the game where they just kept the game in a bit of a stalemate. Alliance weren't really able to make moves into them. T1, they get these items, and we're just seeing team fight after team fight. Alliance, they can't keep up.
The base has not been broken, and there is a sniper in the game. So
the high ground turnaround, that's what they're looking towards, and it definitely felt like that was the plan all along here from Alliance.
The plan is now in 18 minutes when the ballista drops for the sniper.
The ballista. Oh, that's true. No, I've not seen a good ballista in a while.
Sniper ballista. They are going to be trapped. They are absolutely going to be trapped in their base for quite some time now. Going outside is just too scary, especially after using those buybacks. How's ours looking? 19 seconds until Ursus is back up, but the other two supports still on cooldown for 5 minutes.
What we got? Oh, what?
There's no ballista.
Wait, what? Why nobody tell me? My ballista!
It's a good thing it's not there.
Yeah, just checking you up to date with the patches, chat.
I got you good.
Your fast test. I'm just okay, that's a dead IO. No buyback here, but S4's going to go for the TP out, but the BKB can so then nothing to stop it though. S4 will back up.
How long on buyback?
Too long. 4 minutes on hand scan.
Minutes. And Roche, 20 seconds until we find out. Lines continue trapped inside.
No ballista, I don't know what. The point in 60 minutes. Whoa.
Okay. They were all gonna lag.
Then look to. Apart from Coop. Held back. To put the chains on.
I'm seeing a lot of other, I think a couple other people, because I'm seeing all the other people disconnecting and reconnecting on the side of my screen.
On other streams?
No, just on my...
all the pros that I have on my friends list.
My
MSS
friends,
puppy.
what do you want from me? Hey, where are my friends list? Checking to see any other items. Buybacks still, yeah, it's the main thing really. Gonna be trapped in there for some time.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure they get.
Did get
they're gonna need that. That's gonna be what turns around these days. T1's gonna dive in. T1's almost certainly gonna kill you when they dive. It's about having those buybacks to punish them off loans.
Telescope on.
Oh, they got telescope on Alliance.
Telescope on Snapfire. I don't think Alliance has. Alliance does not have all their news.
You are dead. Dead.
Telescope would be good. One of the better ones for them. Sure.
Yeah, increase that range for the sniper.
Back.
No internet.
What a punk.
Grandma having difficulty.
Aftershocks.
Been around for dial-up on.
I was. I'm not that young.
Okay. Oh, it looks like the stream went down as well.
Oh.
And now it's back up.
Hello, chat. Press F if you can hear me.
See, I mean, they were spamming F anyway. Oh,
Oh, no, they could hear me. They heard me all along. Heard me all along.
No, now they're spamming more F, so I think now they're hearing
more
you.
Fs. They
But
spam F. Yep,
looks like it's starting to come
nice.
back. People are starting to come back. Snapfire's back too.
Best tech chat.
Going
ready. You're missing Carl.
You're missing a teammate.
23, you haven't got your mid. Come on. Don't forget about Carl.
He's like, wait.
And then what? Yes, he's on your same team. We are waiting. It's your carrier just said go. FNG. Careful. Another warning mission here for FNG.
He got the ward down.
I guess he did. Okay, so it was successful.
I don't think they
Partly.
saw him place either. They don't have vision up there now. They will. That plasma's gone. I think Carl canceled his TP though. He was TPing back to base and he stopped his bots because of the unpause. So all the way back.
Chill.
Picks himself up a blink dagger, going for the swift blink, just everything to get on top of sniper. Continue to sweep the map left to right, not allowing the lines to get outside.
Well, I think it's only FNG that's daring to step out of the base.
Yep.
Everybody else is very, very cautious.
Yep, and they're just gonna keep putting their heads into that Roche pit, checking to see when it does come online. Next items. Hard now for 23 Savage. And they're not really giving Alliance opportunities to go outside and get the rest of their neutral. They're stuck on the 3 tier 4s.
The high ground.
Seconds, Alliance,
They're
gonna
smoking
smoke
out. Risky. Taking the risk here, Alliance.
Trying to get any type of vision out on the map because they're just blind. They're absolutely blind on the map. The wraparound though. Look at the line drawn.
It's pretty big. There's a big wrap around here.
Oh, Carl might run into it.
Carl would be the perfect
This
if
could
they
be
can get
huge.
Carl. Ward's down, they're not going to see Carl. Cuckoo, he's in the pit.
Oh, Cuckoo's
Oh,
walking
he's
up.
gonna see him, the jump. He gets the BTV up. But he's still not. Savage in with the talent. He got to Nico, baby. Nico, baby, relocated out to the side to break the link. FNG will fall. 23 Savage folks in with the BKB Carl. He's falling down. Limp can't get away in time. BKB's out. 23 Savage. The second round of us stays on top of Nico, baby. That's the wrong base they're running back to. The re-relocate takes them back over the fight, but they've lost 3 on Alliance. It's just Nico, baby, and Hanske left alive. Carl, simple by the snapfire. Blinks in to close the gap on Nico, baby. Sun catches Hanske. Hanske goes down. They've got anything else to close the gap on. Nico, baby, he's pretty speedy. Looks like they don't. He'll get out, but 4 dead on Alliance. Only limited buyback available here. T1.
He has to use it.
They're ready to roll down the mid and do some damage to the base here. Or are they?
Like
It's right back to the rush.
To the rush, play it safe.
Yep.
They're enjoying this win 1T1. They'd like to draw it out. Not in a rush here. They know that they've got a comfortable lead. Play it safe.
They just have so many ways to get on the targets. Like, even though the Earthshaker gets caught kind of far from his team, they have blinks, they have stomps, they have just more of the gobble up that comes out from the Snapfire. They just get right on top of them so quick. You saw Sniper? Immediately, Lena just appears on top of him as soon as he shows inside of the fight. It just has no way to pretty much do anything in the fight. So now Nico, baby, shows his face bottom.
He might regret that. The sort of say there is not
Oh, and
that.
Limp.
It's him gone for 100.
Okay.
Limp's got to get back up to the high ground, back up to the fountain, get away.
Got 3 heroes back up, a 32,000 gold lead. And there's an Agnum's Blessing.
Zephyr's holding on to it.
Zephyr's like, wait.
Who's he giving it to?
He's like, who doesn't have Lena?
Wait,
Shaker?
Lena doesn't. Give it a call.
Nah, he's gonna give it a coup.
All right.
More reach.
Yeah.
Passes it over. Trying to sneak in. Gets the connection. It's a very tanky Lena though.
I mean, well, there's a tanky enough time. Oh,
Double.
swapped in.
Onto
and
the
shot straight
sniper.
in the same time. He gets back up to full HP. Carl, setting up the front line there. Back to Wyvon. Cuckoo jumping in for the Ekasama. Lim's quick for the BKB. Steps back. Fisher is out. Lim turns over towards Cuckoo. The Kisses force Alliance back to the base. They pop the fortification. Still 30 seconds. No Nico, baby.
Rax goes down.
Lim's trying his
Was
best to
your own damn
keep them out of the
fault.
base here. It's not going to get any kills. And T1, they got what they wanted.
Yep, they didn't get any of those extra kills, but they got the Rax. Did whiff a little bit of an echo slam, but didn't matter. They came for it.
Where did the axe go?
He gave it to their Shaker.
I saw him on it, didn't. He's
They,
gone now.
they still have the refresher shard too. Yep, they passed it over to the Razor.
Right, I do. I'll give it to Cuckoo, man.
The triple values. He needs the BKB. It's like,
Razor.
he needs to have the BKB, but he's getting grabbed. Relocate.
He's very tanky.
Incredibly tanky.
Incredibly.
And he's got a Lena connecting.
There's 4 heroes running away from him.
And there's another BKB.
And he's got a refreshing shot if he wants to do another round of it as well. FNG just dying to the lightning.
And Carl has a BKB. Or sorry, DD to just incinerate that IO.
Oh.
And
And they found this 4. 3 dead outside of the
Was your
base.
own damn fault.
T1.
not have the damage to kill this Razor.
Lại trở
Full AC as well.
Yep.
Coming out ready for the high ground push here. Buyback on S4, no buyback on Handscan.
45,000 gold lead. Just in.
See what
That's satanic.
What can Limp do to stop this? He's got to watch out for these heroes. They're just flying in.
So many of them though.
Yeah. There's so many. Oh,
He'd have to watch out for the spirit.
what?
Oh, did he save him?
He did. Well, he had the
60
Aegis.
HP.
He had the Aegis,
did.
but it keeps the Aegis alive for a couple of minutes. Right, Mon Wilson. Clutch gobble ups. Oh, baby. Careful on the front lines. You're going to want to wait up until S4 and Hans get back in action. The Aegis.
Seconds for Mars.
Maybe wanted a round there.
He gets an initial bash. Potentially. Go. Back up and reset. 3,000 gold lead.
Lại
Keep Alliance trapped inside their base.
Got that mid racks. Still up.
Go up.
0%.
Zero. It is quite a hefty amount of gold.
I mean, it is a lot of gold. Oh!
Damage aplenty.
Go. They're ready
They are very ready.
for the finish line.
Who's being sent in? Razor, are you ready? You don't have refresher for 30 though. But they could just commit. They could just send heroes into back, and then Razor can just kill the Rax by himself.
Let this sneak around, entering the base from the top. Line, so they're going to be ready for this. Nico baby stepping forward. T1 coming in for the west. They jump straight away on a handscan. They jump the eye on handscan as he ever keeps himself alive. So this is T1 gets the tether across. He'll live. In fact, Cuckoo goes down. Dies underneath the Tier 4 towers. FNG will fall. Out for 100 seconds. The BG buyback from Cuckoo. Nico baby trying to fight the Savage underneath the towers. They get the back. It's on there.
The eye is slow, though.
Savage wants the BKB down to the side. Savage will back off for now. Carl's able to get in. Takes out handscan. Buyback from him. Takes out Nico baby. Buyback from him. By the fountain here, Carl. He's fighting them right up to the fountain. Nico maybe trying to step up to catch on top of Carl. Carl's backing away.
My God, they just died to the lightning. The Eye of the Storm just snapping onto the Ursa, and the Mars blinks into it as well and just gets eviscerated. And Rexes are dead.
They got the mega creeps. 3 buybacks as well, having to come out from Alliance there to try and push back T1. T1 did use 2 buybacks themselves.
Yep.
With the megas out, and the lead still persists. 47k lead. T1 still definitely having the lion's share of the fun here this game with the lead that they've built up.
Cuckoo and Zephyr didn't even get a single spell off. Immediately they jumped in with the Enchant Totem, and the other one jumped in with the Stomp and just got...
Now Carly's pretty much done with farming. Moonshard's already been swallowed. He's not really got much else to buy.
Yep. You want to tag. Or his shot.
Oh, hang on, mid. Who can help me?
BKB.
That wasn't
he was 70 seconds that they can go on him now. Dave in CS4 for a hot second. Here.
Catch Carver still careful about doing anything else about that.
That means no Arena for 80, no BKB for 55 on S4. Good.
Limpaz's got 25 and he has got the Daedalus. He's got the full Daedalus. So he's packing a lot of damage now.
Megas are all creeping in though.
Quite the numbers.
I feel like we've had a lot of these games where they're like 40k leads. It's pretty insane. Ag blessings.
T1 if they want to wait for the 60 minutes.
Carl's like, wait, I have 10,000 gold.
10,000?
Literally
got nothing to buy.
I said bots too.
Doesn't want the shards of the blessing.
He need bots too.
Flash queued up.
Neither. Fresher.
Fresher.
Okay. Yep. Double BKB.
Double BKB
Double
wins the
Shiva,
game
double
at this point.
Satanic, double Silver. Right, yeah, phenomenal. Did they ever get that? They did, okay.
I mean, Roche is going to be up soon again, so T1, I think they'll sit back for that.
Yeah, they did use 2 buybacks.
Yeah.
So if they want to be
Play
super careful. Yep.
Risks when fun.
Sure, FNG is having a blast now, just clicking Bloodlust and Fire Shield on his teammates for the last like 12 minutes inside.
What's going to get out to the Daedalus?
Does have a good chunk. Needs
Get
to say
that
buyback.
rapier.
Probably does need to.
More DPS. See what's going to be able to do about that. Still waiting on the Roche. 20 seconds.
Farming the whole map. Everybody's farming. Zephyr's got level 25 now too. He's gonna have Swift Link on well, so even more mobility, more speed. And there we are. Roche is up.
Who even needs the stuff from the Roche?
Who needs the? I guess you know what. Now it's time to give it to the Lina. Carl, you didn't want to buy it.
He doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
He don't want it. He's going to deny it. Sell it. Can you sell the blessing? You can, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Sell the blessing. Savage, cheese on Cuckoo. Right, now they've got everything. They could still wait a few minutes if they want the 60 minutes. Depends how much they're in a rush, how hungry they are. It's getting up to dinner time.
Indeed, almost dinner time.
Maybe T1 want to make sure they're down in the canteen in time.
Waiting. All these waves pushing in, all three coming now.
Lions have got to protect length at all costs. Then dies and has got a buyback, so he'll have 2 shots.
There's the Razor.
Oh, he's coming in!
And the kisses.
Straight in! He gave it in, pressed down as well through with the 2 rounds, cuts out FNG. Jump forward for Cuckoo, he's in onto the left, just turns Cuckoo with dead! They've lost Cuckoo! Let's
big
turn it,
stuff.
what's the next target? Losing 1 Savage, jump forward, Nico maybe trying to get in on top of Carl. BKB's a pop Savage, pushing forward, he's into the Bounty, look at his ever go, he's diving the Bounty, he's able to take down the Sparks and Denver! And that's it, game's over, GG's call! T1 just save up and they look for the Bounty dive. Zeph was the first to charge in and he loves it.
64k gold lead at the end of it.